Hello everyone. I got my Chow to EX3, so it's time to head in and see if we can tie for rank 1. So, all modifiers picked, level 99. We're going to be using Chow. So, I'm using the Dancer's Hat for the 20% evasion. It also has 100% provoke, but more for the evasion. This way, with his passive 30, he's got 50% evade in both forms. His base form, decent amount of lightning, dark, light, earth, and fire resist. We gave him the Blizzard Orb for counters, Cypher's Coat to increase counter rate, and Looming Wrath, again, to increase the counter rate. Everything else is just health, defense, spirit, and resist. And then in the shift form, changed up, so we don't have the counter stuff anymore, but we gave him some spirit, some killers, chain mod. So we still have some resist, just not quite as much. Still 50 evade, 275 beast and fairy killer, and 300 limit damage. Kresnik is going to start in the shifted form. So in his shifted form, we got 60 evade, decent amount of resist. Did give him the lilies to help out a little bit with morale. And he's got a little bit of defensive stuff. His base form, 60 evade. Less on the resist, but okay amount. I do have him dual wield with the Yeti combat in case I need it. Also gave him blue wave. And then other than that, he's got a little bit of spirit and killer. So he's got a whole 75 beast killer. Then we have Ling, 80 evade in the base form. Dragon's Brush, Call of the Wild. Okay on the resist, and then her shift, 80 evasion. Gave her a little bit of magic and killers in this form. Still has Call of the Wild and the Dragon's Brush. So we got 200 beasts, 240 fairy. Louise in the base form, 70 evasion. Upgrade package just for auto casting. Resists. Philosopher's Stone just to help out a little bit. And then in her shift form, 275 beast, 300 fairy killer, 50 evasion. Double gun build. And a little bit of resist. Laura in the base has resist. Gave her a lilies. She does have Calamity Border. Need that for the first 2 turns. And her base is 80 evasion. And then shift, just a gun build. She does have a promise to build chain faster. No real resist to speak of. 300 beast, 300 fairy. Sky in the base, we have resist, lilies, and she is 100 evasion in the base form. And then shift, because we have the gun in peril, gun limit build. And we do have lucid lenses for guts. So we have 300 beast, 225 fairy, 300 limit damage with 50 evasion. Alright, let's see if it works out. Alright, Ling's gonna go first, so we're gonna shift. Clean movement to dispel everything. Blythe and moving dance just to fill morale. Kresnik is going to stimulant for morale. Chow, guard dog, kind protector, and focused inspiration. So the cooldown stuff is not dispellable, which is why we do it now. Laura is going to Calamity. Sky is going to shift, and we're going to limit. So this gets a stack, plus also minus 50 accuracy on the boss. Louise is going to shift. So we are going to neutralizing for 80% breaks, help reduce magic damage on Chow, and then just triple ionic for LB fill. Alright, we're hoping for a lot of counters. If we're lucky, we'll get a positive amount of morale, not just even out what the boss did. Yeah, decent little amount there. Alright, so second turn, Ling goes first again. Go back to the base. So we're going to Dispel again with clean movement. Now we're going to Enthrall for 80% breaks, and then just Purify for morale gain and everything. Kresnik is going to do Shining Siphon to help with the boss's accuracy. Chow needs to redo Cover and Provoke, so Guard Dog, Kind Protector, and this time we're going to do Guardian's Blessing, Break Resist, and 60% general mitigation for everybody else. Laura needs to Calamity Border again. Sky is going to Limit Burst again. Louise is going to the base. And we're going to Tactical for some melee mitigation. And triple Ionic for LB fill. Love to see the counters. Nice, he pushed it positive again. Alright, turn 3. So Ling can shift. So let's do Fire Imbue, Beast Killer, and just Morale fill with Blythe. So Kresnik is going to do Antioxidant for Resist this turn. So we're going to get less counters out of Chow, which should be fine. Chow. We'll redo Cover. We'll do Guardian's Holy Flame on Sky. And then we're going to Encouraging Light for the 100% light buff, because the boss still has accuracy and it's doing light damage. Lara can do base limit for the morale gain and just hitting the boss with fire. Sky can do her limit for her last stack. Louise is going to shift. So it will neutralizing, disarming, and double ionic. Alright, So we're going to resist a lot, so we're not going to counter as much. Alright, Link can go to the base. So let's do her Magnus to help out a little bit. We need to combo step so that she can chain, and then we'll just fill morale with life. Kresnik. We're going to do Remedy, Antioxidant, and then Medical Mastery for re-raise for everybody. Laura is going to shift. So we're going to do her Magnus now for the break. Sky is going to go to the base. We're going to Magnus and just double hit the boss. Chow is going to shift. So we're going to do the Magnus first, then Prosperous Light, and then just do his main event and fun time. So we're not doing too much damage to the boss, but we still refill his limit a little bit. Louise goes to the base. So now we gotta finish setting up here. So we need to Fire Starter for the aura. Need to Incapacitate for the good Spirit Break. Need to Diverse for the killers, and then we'll do one Ionic for LB fill. And autofill should top everybody. Yep. Alright, not going to get quite as many counters here, because no counter gear. So yeah, boost damage, mitigation's gone, we got all our breaks there. So let's get our defense spirit buff, attack magic buff. Alright, so Chow is going to limit burst. Louise is actually going to bolting chain. So triple shielding with overload. Laura is going to Queen of the Jungle for the better beast killer. Sky is going to shift and limit. Kresnik is going to triple sanitizing light, and Ling will go to secondary form, and we'll chaos with her. Alright, so Chow has to go first because long limit, everybody else. So we're hoping for hitting damage cap this turn. .2.8. Okay, so Sky and Louise both got. They now. See, I believe we got broken. Not broken. Okay, we're good then. Alright, we do have to re-break the boss though. Can't dispel his buffs, which is slightly annoying. Alright, Ling. So we're going to triple. We're going to see. Let me double check. Do we still have fire in view? Forget if that wore off. Alright, so I got 2 turns on adding fire, 1 more on that. Let's see, we still have the lesser one, I think. Because we're going to fill everybody's limit with Dance and Magnus. So we can redo the better Beast Killer for everybody else, I guess. And then Celestial Dance and Dragon Dancer, so that should refill limits that we need. Mainly Sky. Alright, Louise is going to quad, so we're going to neutralizing for the breaks, and then triple disarming. Chow is going to quad Chaos Wave. Kresnik, we're going to blue wave. Laura is going to volatile, and Sky is going to a limit burst. So let's get attack and magic. Alright, so Louise goes first, then Chow. We're gonna wait for 2 casts out of Louise, and then we'll do Kresnik and Laura, and then Sky. Slight break in the chain, but worked out okay. Alright, so yep, there's re-raise happening. Chow's probably gonna get obliterated. Re-raise. Alright, try to get everybody up. Actually, let's do Sacrificial Siphon. Let's do... try Antioxidant. And... Potion. Okay, so it just went with 1, which is fine. Let's Calamity Border. Because I just need like 1 turn to finish him off. So let's Cure the Breaks, do Diverse, do Firestarter Aura. Let's Fire Foam, because I think he should be doing fire damage now too. Alright, well, people are rezzed. As long as it's our turn. Okay, we should be good to go. Double check. Brakes is still there. Laura doesn't quite have her limit, which might just have to go without, because we need to Fire and View. I can Dragon Dancer. So I suppose we can go without the Beast Killer. We got the Aura still, which is helpful. But we definitely need Fire and View. Let's do Dragon Dancer and try for Passionate Performance. See if we refill that limit or not. Okay, that works out. Alright, we don't have any negative effects. Resistant to blind anyway, that doesn't matter. Alright, so triple bolting with an overload. Laura. Yeah, the good breaks down, so she'll just Queen of the Jungle, and then Sky will Capital Limit Burst. Alright, we should hopefully be able to finish this off. Alright, so as long as morale gain was good enough, we should get a perfect, because we definitely hit the damage cap. Looks like a perfect. Take a look at the damage. Sky and Laura are pretty close. Chow did a decent amount too. Finally, a red pearl shows up. Alright. Tied for rank 1. So after turn 5, RNG played a little bit into the turns changing slightly from my test run beforehand, but managed to tie for rank 1, so it all worked out. Happy with that, so we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.